Okay. Okay, let's sort this out. All right. Welcome to the stream. This is the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, and we have a PlayStation Vita stream today. Hello to Omar, Hang Yang, Joseph Neal, X, Zambo, Thursday Vibes. Welcome to the stream. We have about 25 people here right now. So I think that it's probably not going to be as popular as the Switch or PS2 streams, but it's still worth doing because PlayStation Vita is quite an interesting handheld. It's one of my favourite handhelds, even though it wasn't very popular at all. The game that we're seeing right now is Gravity Rush, and the emulator we're using is called Vita 3K. Now, Vita 3K is quite experimental, I say, and I'm actually pretty surprised that I didn't touch any of the settings, and I just installed Gravity Rush and then booted it up, and I'm getting quite good performance already from the game. With the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, I have it on the... So today I have slightly different settings. I have the performance just set to the middle setting, performance, and then today I actually have the fan on quiet. So you might notice there's not much fan noise today. It's because I have that on quiet. So we'll do the entire stream with those settings, and then I have the brightness at 100, and then the sound is around 80% or so on the speakers. So those are the settings for today, and then sort of game by game, we may need some individual fixes. So I'm not too familiar with some of the Vita 3K fixes that you need to do. Originally, this game, you needed to change something with the buffering or something like that quite a long time ago when I was trying it on my Ioneer Pocket Air. But it seems like this Vita 3K version 10, it seems to come with some fixes sort of built in or already done, I think. So Gravity Rush, again, yeah, I didn't need to change anything to get it running like this in the first room anyway. It does. I remember on the Pocket Air, it does get a little bit of. There's a little bit of slowdown later, so we'll see how that handles it. You see how the Retroid handles that, and also the new version of Vita 3K. So today we have. I'm also using slightly different settings on my camera, so just let me know if the focus is out or something. There was somebody who commented that there was some focus issues on my like where the camera was picking up my hands or something. But hopefully I've fixed that, or hopefully it's okay for those viewers who found that a bit distracting. Okay, so Python, welcome to the stream. Piero914, I've never owned a Vita or seen one in person. That's quite funny. I do still have mine. It's a launch model. I should have took it out actually. Curtis S, welcome to the stream. Good morning, Eric Mitchell. Derek Smith, I completely agree with you. I've said it before on streams. Derek Smith, saying Sony dropped the ball with not supporting the Vita. Yeah, they should have put something, just put more behind it really, and believed in it a bit more, because I feel like towards the end of the Vita's life, or maybe even the middle of the Vita, there was just like indies coming out, and there weren't that many games, like big budget games. Only at the beginning there were games like Uncharted and those big flagship titles that were coming out. Kitten, today we are playing Gravity Rush, and I have all of the games. I have all of the games that are in the description loaded onto the machine. loaded onto the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. So something a bit strange about Vita 3K is that you can't use the micro SD card to put games onto it. So you need to use the internal storage whenever you load a game. So that's a bit of a limiting factor. You know, if you have, you know, if you, you know, you're going to fill up that storage, that 128 gigabytes that you have. So that's just something to keep in mind. Like all of the Vita games at the moment need to be installed into the internal memory. So the games in the description are the ones that I have installed. I am the best noob says, can you do Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation? Yeah, of course. So I think already some requests coming through, and they are all games. I think nobody's said a single game which I don't have at the moment, so we can try it. Carlos Mendoza Morales, welcome to the stream. ABID, welcome. And yep, Carlos, WipEout, I really like that game as well. It worked okay on the Odin 2, and well, it worked to a certain extent. So I want to see if that was is fixed. And yeah, right now we're playing Gravity Rush. So we'll just have a quick game of this and see how it goes. Also, I'm running at 1x resolution, by the way, and 1x resolution on the Vita was something like I think it was something like 900 by 500 or something. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head. I think it might have been 960 by 540 or something, but yeah, you can look that up. So another thing about Vita 3K is that we don't have any settings to have half resolutions. So it's either 1 or 2. And I think the 2x is quite high. So I'm just going to keep everything at 1x, I think, for these tests. And we're going to run through a little bit of the intro of Gravity Rush just to see how we get on, and then we'll pick something else up. Killzone, yeah, I heard Killzone is going to have some trouble. I don't think they have the full that one fully emulated yet. So this is probably going to be the very few ways to play this game, because well, emulated anyway, because there's no I think this game came out on Vita and it came out on PS4, and we're probably a very, very long way from PS4 emulation, so this is going to be the only way to play Gravity Rush for a while, I feel. And it's running quite good, actually. I remember I ran through this tunnel before and got quite low FPS on an older version of this emulator. But we'll see when we get sort of above ground. Oh, wow, the gyro even works as well. That's quite cool. That cutscene, I noticed that it was sort of shaking with my hands, and it's actually the gyro. Yeah, I'm sure it was moving when. Anyway, this game does make use of the gyro, so we'll see. Oh, this is running really well. Okay, let's save the kid. Okay, so let's see if the gyro works. Right, so what you do is you press this and then yeah, it works. It works. That's cool. Because I think this game they made it so you could actually do the movement with the stick, with the right stick. The Vita had a right stick, or you can use the gyro to. It's just probably not that easy to see with the camera and the reflection, but the gyro is working fine. So I'm going to press R to just float over there. That's really cool. I'm just going to press R again and then M in that direction, and then you press. Yeah, so I'm just going to just demonstrate that there. And then you press R and it floats over there. So of course it's optional. Yeah, you can just use the joystick if you want, but that's it's very cool. Andrew Harper, hi, does Need for Speed work? I'm not sure actually. When I last tried it a long time ago, it didn't work. So we'll see. Okay, let's just tilt myself over here. Lossius Chan, welcome to the stream. David Smith, we're testing PS Vita games, and this is Gravity Rush. Oh, I think it's called Gravity. Was it called Gravity Days in Japan or something? Or Gravity something else? Yeah, Python. I think the gyro is like very easy to use because it's quite a light handheld. So it's easy to move around, definitely. Okay, so Sabriel Kitori asks, "Yo, is this running well on Performance Quiet?" Yeah, it is. It's running pretty good. I'm actually quite surprised. We are only running at 1x, 1 times resolution, but I think that's okay. Maybe I hope that they implement 1.5. I didn't see 1.5 in the options, but I think that would be a more suitable resolution. Eric Mitchell, does this emulator have save states? I don't think so, actually. I don't think it does right now. But the Vita, like, it's a handheld system, right? So it's quite reasonable, you know, with things like save states, because they kind of expect you to, you know, to pick up and go with the games. Okay, ABID, thanks for that tip on Need for Speed. That's good to know. I might try that one later because it's been requested. Shenron67. I'm afraid I don't have FFX Remaster or Hyperdimension installed, any of those games, so I don't plan to test those today. Kitten, there's a ton of Vita games which are very cool, so you're in for a treat. Perk66, I'm afraid I don't have World of Final Fantasy around, so I've only got the games installed on my Vita, or on my Retroid Pocket 4 Pro in the description, so you probably have to look through that. Oh, that's, wow. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. Kitten, I think there's a lot of like visual novels and JRPGs, and there definitely is a big catalogue of Japanese games, because the system was a lot more popular in Japan, and there was a lot more software, Japanese specific software for this system. Let's maybe test some of the combat, and then we'll change the game. Python. So the Dimensity 1200 and the Dimensity 1100. I don't think there's a massive difference between them. I think it was maybe 10% or something. There wasn't really in Geekbench or things like that anyway. I don't remember there being like a really big difference in CPU speed. Yeah, Omar. So I tried to answer your question as sort of concisely as possible. So I don't use any like PKG or I think it's VKG or something. I don't use any files like that. I have the sort of the raw file system, so you just see all of the folders and files of the game, and then what you can do is you can zip them up, and then the Vita 3K emulator can install like a zip file. I think that's what they call a manually decrypted game. So that's the file formats I'm using. Kitten, I don't think there was a Prince of Persia. There was an Assassin's Creed from Ubisoft, and they had a couple of Rayman games. Ubisoft did support the Vita reasonably well. So we'll see what happens with the combat here when we kill these gravity monsters. Okay, let's see how we can defeat these guys. Right, not too bad. Oh, swipe the screen to evade. All right, that's a bit interesting. Oh, I don't like that where you need to swipe to roll. Okay, gravity kick. Right, so in this stream, I'm probably going to get a lot of fingerprints on the screen, so though I'm not going to wipe it so much. It's inevitable, really, with a Vita game. This is probably when you want a screen protector. Okay, the swamp I've just started, so don't worry. We're just playing Gravity Rush. I've not gone on to any other games. But I think that this one is a lot better than it used to be. So I tested Vita 3K version 8, and it looks like this game has improved like a massive amount. Because there used to be frame drops everywhere, and there was some texture issues, some flashing textures, but it's good now. Maybe there's something there to the left, but I think we're good. It looks really good, this. Everything works like gyro, touchscreen. There's no issues. So I'm not sure what that is, but maybe it's meant to be like that texture. But yeah. Okay, so we'll move on to the next game. Let's scroll up a bit. Okay, so I think Axe, way back in the beginning, was asking for Mortal Kombat and Dragon's Crown. There was some requests for WipEout, so I'll test Dragon's Crown because there was 2 people asking for that. So to get out, the back button doesn't actually do anything in Vita 3K. So what you do is you just swipe to the left, just escape to exit that. This is the Vita lock screen, which is quite funny, and then this is the menu system that you have. So my game here is Dragon's Crown. Let's just start that up. Okay, so it's that one. Just go for a quick wipe. Maybe one wipe per game. Let's see. Oops. So I think that this game will work okay. We'll see, but it's quite. Oops. I think it's quite an easy one to run, but we'll see. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I messed that up. I get confused sometimes because the confirm moves around a lot. Because I'm sure it was the confirm was B earlier. Okay, so if you've never seen this game before, this is Dragon's Crown. It was a PS3 game by Vanillaware. Vanillaware kind of have this unique art style, and this is a bit like a Golden Axe type of game or Final Fight. So you get to choose out of these characters. So I'm going to choose the wizard because I've never used him before. Usually I choose like the warrior or the dwarf. But we'll go for the wizard this time.
You seated yourselves and called for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner, Randy, is in a particularly good.
Carlos Mendoza Morales. This is Dragon's Crown. So it came out on the PS3, and it also came out on the PS Vita at the same time. And what you could do is you could play play the game between both of them. Like you could save it and then save it here on the handheld and then play it on the PS3, the big screen. That was like one of the big features of it. Teleport. Oh, okay, cool. But Dragon's Crown's always because it looks amazing, this game. It's always a nice one for me to see, to show off. Oh, that's cool. Oh, the wizard plays quite differently to the other characters. I am the best noob. Don't worry about the game test. I will get around to it. I've got a bit of time today, so don't worry. I've got enough time to get through quite a few of these. Use the heal potion. Use it down. Okay. Kyle, hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for your comment. Eat the apple. Where's the apple? Oh, okay. Sorry, we're just tutorializing, so it's a little bit boring at the beginning, but it's just how it is. I'll try to play the first level. Oops. Let's kill the tutorial orc. He's pretty easy, this guy. You just need to wait for him to get up there. Let's try and blast him. Okay.
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms. You handle combat,
Kitten, bye.
handles
Thanks for joining. Sud high charging speed is very good. It's got quick charging. I think it pulls around 15 watts from the wall, like between 10 and 15, and it charges quite fast. I think you can do a full charge in about 2 hours.
You came to Highland as an adventurer. Like many of your fellows, you strove to challenge the dangerous labyrinths here. The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit the ruins. You don't currently belong to the guild. I recommend registering. You can get jobs there and learn skills. Clad in full armor, your travels, the guildmaster directs you to Morgan's.
So it's just introducing you to the shops in the village.
You conquer a labyrinthine set of stairs, and Morgan Lisley, there is no object.
Welcome to my shop. Which one do you want?
Adventurers come here not only for repairs, but for appraisals.
Vidal Getter, there is a compatibility list on their website, but I think it's quite out of date. I don't think they've updated that one for a while, I'm afraid. I feel like the compatibility has improved a bit since I last tried this emulator.
After hearing your reply, Samuel, your equipment is now unmarred. You should return to the guild and see if the guildmaster deems you worthy. Once with your test.
Okay, we want to go to the gate
The guildmaster
and get out.
to the ancient temple ruins to assist the warrior, Rowan. A magic gate was recently found in the ruins on the outskirts of town. Use that to reach your destination.
Yeah, this is looking good. Sometimes there's a little graphical issue there, but yeah, that looks great. I think that this emulator has improved quite a lot. Alright, this is the first level.
Some far less so. An ancient dragon has spoken of his
Oh. Oh. Oh, I ran out of mana. Crap. Oh. I'm used to playing a melee character. Can you actually do anything without mana? That's... Okay, there you go. Okay, let's... Oh. Oh, these snakes. I need to use a potion. Oh, there's lots of them. Oh, bloody hell. I completely missed that trap. Oh, his fire doesn't work. That's quite cool. Clever. His fire doesn't work, so you need to shoot it from above. I remember this guy was pretty difficult. It's not like, I mean, it's not as bad as Dark Souls, but it can get a little bit hard. Whoa. I think I'm gonna die. Oh yeah, I couldn't get my potion out. Oh, okay, it brought me back. All right, let's leave it there before I get killed. So that is Dragon's Crown. I think this game works very well. I didn't notice a single issue with this one. Very good. Okay, let's move on. I think there was someone asking. Yeah, there was a couple of Borderlands. Let me try Assassin's Creed. But actually, there's someone saying Assassin's Creed won't work. Let's just quickly try it then. It does have an orange light, so I think they have a compatibility list on their side, which they update. But I don't know how accurate this is. Where you have a green or a grey light, I guess means that it hasn't been tested. But we'll try Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. Brett Sampson, yes, the Killzone was on the Vita and it was on the PSP. So I think it was called Mercenary on. Actually, I can't remember for sure, but on the PSP it was a third-person game, and then on the Vita I think it was a first-person shooter. But those Killzone games don't actually. The Killzone game doesn't work on Vita yet. I think somebody was saying it might run, but it's not. I think somebody was talking about it earlier. I have to check back in the chat. Okay, this one is for I Am the Best Noob. We'll see. We'll see if we can get into the game. At the moment, it's okay. I haven't seen this issue with it yet. Okay, Kyle, hi. Is anyone documenting the results of these tests? So I'm working on. There's a person called Fruit Loops. I think he's been in the chat before, and he's very knowledgeable about Retroid devices, and he started the spreadsheet. So that spreadsheet is available on the Retroid Reddit. I think it's a pinned post in the Retroid Reddit. Oh, okay. So we have a crash. Yeah, that could be why. Somebody said it wasn't working. Okay. Right, so Assassin's Creed Liberation looks like it crashes after the intro. We're going to I think WipEout. I think WipEout was requested a few times, so let's go for that one. Yeah, there it is. So I know WipEout works on Snapdragon, but it's a bit stuttery. But we'll see how it is on Mali, on the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. Okay, let me just catch up with the chat. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. So I think this could be a Mali issue. Let me just try that again quickly. Because on Snapdragon this one actually works. Vidal Getter, yes, I'm running these at 1x resolution. Yeah, so I think WipEout is not is a fail on the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, I'm afraid. It does work on my Odin too. Let's go for the next game. I think what was it? Borderlands 2 was being requested, so let's go for Borderlands 2. I actually know this one works because I started a game so I could skip the intro. Adrian Robella, this is for you. Borderlands 2. Kitten, I think you've gone now, but maybe when you come back or watch the VOD, it'll be here for you. Let's press the start button. Okay, so the text is really small, but it's okay. So right, let's go Borderlands 2. We've got about yeah, just under 60. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. The Vita version of Borderlands 2, I don't know if it was the best one, but I don't know if this game came out on the Switch as well. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it is on Vita. I remember it was a bit. It wasn't like a really good port, but it was amazing that it got that people were able to get it running on the Vita, the original hardware.
Wait a minute. You're not dead. Yes. Now I can get off this glacier. Claptrap, your metaphorical ship has finally come in. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a CL.
Okay, just FYI, yeah, I did skip the intro on this one because the intro is quite long.
Or had existed in the first place. Oh, I've got something for you. Here, take this echo communicator that
Oh yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted. I think that was requested as well, so we'll get into that in a moment.
complete with a mini-map. Now, come, friend. Let's get you inside.
Okay, so yeah, Vidal gets it, letting us know that it runs on Switch. Oh, this is 60 frames. Wow, I thought this game was 30 on the Vita. Wow. Wow, this is looking good. I mean, we're just doing the intro, but you know, let's maybe see what happens when we get into combat. But right now, it looks pretty good.
Well done. Your ability to walk short distances without dying will be Handsome Jack's downfall. And open. Just a little added security. Gotta keep those bully bombs
Oh,
at bay.
little frame drop there, but not too bad. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe when we get into game. Do keep in mind that we are on the middle performance mode, and we're on quiet this time, so I'm not running at high performance. I'm actually running. Well, I'm actually running at.
Never think Jack counts. He counts here. Bandits, bug hunters,
I'm actually running at just performance and with the quiet preset.
programmers make this my default tone of voice. I'm actually quite depressed. Now, the creatures around here are dangerous. None more than this bully bong named Knuckle Dragger. Kill everyone I know. Anywho, I keep a pistol in the cabinet over there for emergencies. But in here, we should be pretty safe.
All right, how do I get my gun? Actually, oh yeah, there's the cabinet.
They've got it in the cabinet.
My first gun. Okay, yeah, I need that. Oh, this gun's a bit rubbish, isn't it?
Apart from the excruciating pain, this is great! I've been waiting for a mighty vault hunter to help me reach sanctuary. I will be your wise leader, and you shall be my fearsome minion!
Where am I going now? Let's get this stuff. This is pretty impressive actually. There is a little bit of dip now and again, like not perfect, but it's the FPS is already quite high, so I think this is quite playable. All right, I can go outside now. Oh, did I just come from there? Bloody hell. Sorry. Yeah, oh, am I going that direction? Where am I going? Sorry, I lost track where I was meant to go. Okay, there's some there's some convenient arrows pointing me where to go.
Great! Just let me get this door open and we'll hunt ourselves a bully bog.
Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh, there's one right there. Alright, so there's quite a lot of auto aim in this, so I'm making it look a bit easy because of that. Like, I'm used to playing first-person shooters without any auto aim with like a mouse, but it feels like this one they might have put a little bit auto aim just to make it a bit more easier.
They say Jack's drilling operations are causing those earthquakes. That, or your mom just got out of bed. Zing!
Only that funny little robot's hope to reach Sanctuary, the last bastion of the resistance against Jack, and the only place you can truly save.
Oh, did he jump? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Let's get down here. Let's kill some of these guys.
Hey! What's that noise? Are you fighting? Wait! Now get me out of here before poor bullymongs arrive. You still there? I don't hear bullymongs any. Many thanks, friend of friends. Onward!
Hey kiddo, Jack here, president of Hyperion. Let me explain how things work here. Vault Hunters show up, Vault Hunter looks for the new vault. Vault Hunter gets killed by me. See the problem here? You're still alive. So if you can just do me a favor and off yourself, that'd be great.
Okay, I think we're good. Like I've played. I know I've not played like a ton of this game, but like so far I've not seen many big issues with this one. Look, running really well. Okay, so Chemical Burrito with an important comment here. The DLC is not working, so I guess those are two characters that you can get aren't actually available. Okay, so that's good to know. Cool. Thanks for that, Chemical Burrito. That's good to know. All right. Mortal Kombat. We will go for Mortal Kombat, I think, at some point. Let's just try Need for Speed Most Wanted, because I think that was requested a little bit earlier. So I know that this game was crashing, like, it might be still crashing when I tested it on version 8 a few months ago. So let's see if it's still doing that. Richie EB, welcome to the stream. Fatboy 1979 10. Nathan Drake. Yeah, we could try Uncharted. I know Uncharted's a bit of a mess, actually, but we'll see. Usually it's a bit... Oh, does this work? Does this game work? Oh, we might have a long cutscene here. A long intro. But I don't think I've ever seen this before on the Vita. That would be cool if this game is working. Okay, Joshua Aurelio, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yep, I want to try that one. Let's just see if this is going. I think the sound might be broken on this. I'm not hearing anything, so I think, yeah. I think the sound is not working in this particular game. Richie EB, that's good to hear that you're getting the Retroid. I think it's a good handheld. Retro Live Stream Studio, shout out to you. Yeah, the sound is definitely not quite right in this game because it's just like silent. Carl, hi. Yeah, which game were you most surprised worked well on this device, and which were you surprised didn't work? So I'm surprised that something like Super Mario Wonder works on this. What am I surprised didn't work? I think we tried Street Fighter Anniversary Edition, which is quite an old game, and I'm surprised that one doesn't work. Oh, am I? Okay, right. So here we go. Here's some odd. Right. So I'm not sure if. I can. Okay. So this game is playable now. Or playable in the sense that you can do something in it. So, whoa. The sound is not working and the graphics look like this. So I'm not sure if somebody in the chat has some fixes or something, but if you just run it without any of the options set, then this is what you get. So I think, yeah, it's a bit, yeah, it's a bit hard to play, obviously, right? But it does like work, as in it runs. All right, let's move on. So yeah, we're going to have to look up some fixes, I think, for Most Wanted. With the fixes that you have available, there's a lot of options up here in the configuration menus where you can do a lot of like driver tweaks and GPU tweaks. Oh, if I can get to them. So there are a lot of options here to play around with. Here's where you change the scaling. Here's where you change the filtering, and this one, sometimes the memory mapping method is something that sometimes you need to touch as well. And there's like a rendering accuracy switch here, which I think some games might need. So the interface is not great. In fact, I think the interface is a bit rubbish, but that's how it's built. I think it's built as a PC first emulator, and that's why it's all strange like this. But yeah, that's how it is, I'm afraid. Okay, we're going to go Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Because I think a couple of people are asking for this. Let's hopefully we get some sound now. Is this working? Maybe I'll restart the emulator because it's a bit, I think something's going a bit wrong. Oh, I think that locked up. That might have locked up. Let me just restart everything completely. Then we'll try that game again. Okay, I did see on PC this. Okay, that's better. That's better. At least we're getting something. Oh no, we're not getting anything. Okay, I spoke too soon. Just maybe give it a few more seconds. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Okay, yep, couple of requests for a couple of requests for Mortal Kombat, so we'll try that after. We'll try that now. So Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom is a fail, I'm afraid. Let's go with Mortal Kombat. I know that this game works as well. I think I played this a while ago, but we'll see if the speed has improved. Okay, our sound is back. That's good. Okay, so it was only Need for Speed which had buggy sound. Mosey Pig, I don't have a Dynasty Warriors loaded, but maybe I can get that at some point. SMK Cockatrice, DJ Max Technica Tune. I do want that game to desperately work on this, but the last time I tried it, it didn't work on like a few months ago on the old version of Vita 3K. I will try it today because I do like that game, even though I'm not good at it at all. Okay, so Mortal Kombat. I remember this game a while ago had some like font issue, but I think today it's looking good. Oh, Lautaro, thanks for coming by. I will. Thanks for watching back to catch Hades on the Switch. Okay, so this game is looking good. I remember that there were some issues with particles and special effects in this game, but we'll see. FPS looks good. Oh, just okay. So I have to look at the moves. Sorry. Sorry, it's I don't remember any of this guy's moves. I'm just going to do the same combo over and over again, I think. Oh man. Oh. Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for that. The down back triangle. I needed that. Oh, sorry. I don't know the move. But actually, it looks pretty good. I remember like the last time I played this, there was some effects missing, so like the smoke might have been just completely not there. But I think they might have fixed it since. Looking really good.
Where there is smoke, there is fire. Round one, fight.
Freddy Krueger. I guess that's blocked. Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh no. Got me with the X-ray move. Oh, I missed my X-ray move. All right, looking good. So it's meant to be 30 FPS in these like cutscenes. There's no drop on there, but the game is full 60, and I think it runs pretty good. I don't see any issues anymore with this game. Let's move on. Okay, so let's just quit that one. Okay, ABID. Yeah, so yeah, a little bit of an issue with Vita 3K is that when you install the games, you need to install them on the device. Like you need to, you can't put the games on the SD card, which is a bit of a shame. I'm quickly going to show Uncharted because obviously it's a very popular game for the Vita, and then we'll go to Berserk. I think somebody was asking for Adrian. And then try Technica, DJ Max Technica as well. So we'll try those out. I know that this game doesn't work too well, but I just want to see how far they've got with it. Yeah, okay. So that might be fixable, but we'll see. The speed certainly got a bit better, I think. But we'll see when we get in the game. Yeah. So this hasn't changed too much. I think the speed's better, but still got flashing textures. Vidal, get a wood performance mode on the device make any difference for the games that didn't work? I think the performance mode is just going to increase the FPS really. So it'll make the FPS a bit more stable and maybe you'll get a few more. Okay, yeah, this is Uncharted. I think it hasn't improved much actually since. Oh, the tech. Okay, so when the textures appear, I think it's a little bit better, but the lighting is not good. The lighting is it's kind of hard to describe. Like, if the light was basically on, I think the game would look okay. And before it was not like that. Before it was all purple and it was disgusting. And I've got no idea how to get down now because I can't see the wall. But that's how Uncharted is. The speed is improved, and if the lights were on, I think the graphics would be okay. But this lighting thing is still the big problem with Uncharted, Golden Abyss, I'm afraid. So I can't. Is it that way? And then, yeah, I got no idea where he's meant to be going. Let me just try and run into that light, and then you can maybe see Nathan Drake. Right. Okay. So you can't even see him. You can just see like a silhouette of him. Okay. So that's Golden Abyss. Yeah, you can just you can just see it. Like it could be good, right? Could be good. All right, let's get out of this. Okay, so what did I miss? Let's quickly try DJ Max. Is it there? Oh, sorry, I don't have DJ Max installed. I have it on my Odin too. I thought I had it. Okay, sorry about that. SMK Cockatrice. I do have that. I did have it on my Odin 2 at some point, and I tried to load it and it didn't work. But I did want to come back to that. Okay, I'll have to try another game. What were we going to say? MK9. Yeah, it does suck that Ultimate Mortal Kombat, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom doesn't work. What was the other games that were being requested? Nathan Drake, Borderlands, Need for Speed. Okay, I'll try Helldivers just to keep things moving. I'll try Street Fighter X Tekken as well after this. Okay, Killzone. I don't have Killzone at the moment, so I'm afraid it's a bit of a. I won't be able to try it. Oh, okay. So we got this bug. Has this bug come back? Okay. Oh, what? Oh. Okay, let's try Helldivers again. Oh, Vidal Guetta, can I request Lumine's Electronic Symphony? I think that game works. And it's also one of my favourite games as well. I think I even have like all of the trophies on it. Okay, so whoops, wrong one. So that game doesn't work. Helldivers gets to the title screen and then just doesn't do anything. So we'll go Street Fighter X Tekken next. Tekken 8 just came out today, which is very cool, but we're not playing Tekken 8. Oh, we could have been playing it on streaming, I guess.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Oh, yeah, this is... I think I remember this. There's some font issue. Okay, did I press the wrong... Okay, let me just go straight into the game. So I remember this looking better than before. Okay, so at least this part is readable. Oh god, the font is really messed up, but the actual graphics underneath look okay. Oh, Blanca talks. He just doesn't grunt. Okay, so the game actually looks alright. Kind of okay. Oh. Yeah, the game looks okay. It looks a bit oversaturated. I'm not sure if the game is meant to be like that. It's not bad, but I think I don't know if the lighting is wrong or because they're missing a bit of shadows, I think. But it does, the speed is okay though. It's definitely playable. Maybe it's just meant to look like that. I can't say for sure. Oops. Oh, it's Street Fighter 4 style. Okay. I think this game is actually okay. I think it's playable. But you do have to get through the dodgy menus. And the dodgy font. Maybe there's a way to fix that. Maybe there's some setting that we can toggle just to fix those. Oh, okay, Vidal Getter. That's a useful comment. Yeah, it does look oversaturated. It's a bit odd. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. So I think somebody was asking for Call of Duty, but I'm not sure if that works, but I'll try it. And then we'll come to... actually, we'll go Berserk first, because I think somebody asked for that one a while ago. Okay. Oops. What am I doing? Yeah, I thought I wanted to. Yeah, I do. Okay. Right. Shall I play on easy? Yeah, I'll play on easy. I'll play with Go off. No. Max with a question. Does PS2 generally work good on this Pocket Pro? I'd say it works quite good. There'll be some games though that just won't work on anything. I can't say sort of like a big general like blanket statement and say, oh, all PS2 is going to work good. So the best thing that you can do is look for some game tests of your favorite games. If your favorite games are things like God of War, Gran Turismo 4, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, all those games work reasonably well, quite good on this handheld. So that's what I can say for you, Max. Lautaro, yes, it does have gyro. We actually tested Gravity Rush earlier, and we used the gyro on that, so it works well. Oops. Okay, so this game so far actually might be working. I'm going to say that and it's going to crash, isn't it? Snow Disc Golf, Senran Kagura, I don't know about that game, I'm afraid. Vidal Getter, did Tony Hawk Underground 1 work on PS2? Yes, it did. Max, so I've played SSX Tricky and I played God of War on some of my streams, so you can find out if it's good. They do work good, and Burnout, I haven't personally played it, but I know that game works. Okay, this is an odd game. Right, so I played Berserk on Dreamcast back in the day. But I don't know what this one is. Right. Oh, it's a bit like... Oh, is it Dynasty Warriors? Is it Dynasty Warriors except with guts? Okay, it sounds a bit... The sound is a bit crackly. That's a bit of a... Yeah, like it says 30 FPS in the corner, but I feel like the sound is not... The sound is not synced up or something. It's not quite there. The strange monsters were defeated. Oh, okay, so there's some blood here, I guess. Oh god, what's going on? Whoa. That is a lot of monsters. Okay, so we're losing a bit of FPS now because there's just... Right, there's a lot of... Whoa. There is a lot of enemies in this game. There are a lot of enemies here. Andrew Harper, I'm probably not going to do Xbox cloud tests, I'm afraid. I'm actually in a region where they don't have Xbox Cloud, so that's a bit of an issue. Max, have I tried Killer Instinct Arcade? So I haven't tried that one yet. I think somebody else asked for that as well. So I may do that separately or something, because my streams are usually centered around a system, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do an arcade stream. I'm actually not sure what arcade games are like hard to run or not. Okay, so this game is very... It does feel like a Dynasty Warriors. One of those like games which you just chill out and just kill hundreds of enemies in. Oh, you can touch the lock on, okay. Let's engage the frenzy mode. Death blow attack. Okay. Whoa, there's a lot of enemies. Press circle to unleash the death blow. Okay. Okay, so that is Berserk. I'm not quite sure what to make of this game. I think it runs okay. Oh, it's got the anime in it, and yeah, I think it runs okay. But when I was in that section when it was just all red, I feel like the textures or the transparency was missing. The sound was a little bit crackly, so that's what I could say about that game. So I hope you enjoyed that test if you requested it. Okay. Oh, Douglas Thompson. I got one of these coming, and I was hoping it would be able to play a lot of Vita games. My Vita was stolen years ago, and I've never bought another one. That's sad to hear that your Vita got stolen. It's an incredible system, and I hope that when you get your Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, you can play those games that you were playing before. Okay, I'm going to try Sonic All-Stars and Racing Transformed. Here's another... I think this might have been an exclusive, a Vita and PS3 exclusive. Could be wrong, but let's see if it runs. Okay, so I have a bug here in the emulator where the screen has gone small. So I think I might have... Yeah, so this is a bug in the Vita 3K emulator where you get like this, you get the Android GUI coming through, and probably the best way to solve it is to just restart. Oh, okay, so I managed to fix it. So if you just come out of the, just go into the task launcher and then come out again, I think that might fix it. Oh, okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, it's a bit experimental, this emulator for sure. Let me just restart it instead. Okay, let's try that again. Where's my game? Okay, there it is. Oops. Yep, Douglas, I think Killzone Mercenary isn't quite ready yet. They're still working on it. Oh, okay, so it looks like Sonic not quite working as well. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, well, we tried. Yeah, we tried. Okay. Actually, it looks like on performance mode, the battery is lasting much longer. So I have the fan on quiet, and then I have the performance set to performance, the middle setting, and we've only used 30% battery in the time that we've been streaming, which is actually pretty good. Okay, so let's try something else. Call of Duty was being requested, so we'll try that. Maybe it'll work. Black Chaos with a question. Can the RP4 Pro play Wii U games? So no, it cannot. You need a Windows machine to play... Whoa. You need a Windows device to play Wii U games, because the only Windows emulator, Wii U emulator, is out on is available for Windows only. Okay. The menu is all messed up again, similar to Street Fighter X Tekken. I'm just going to play the Hostiles mode. So I've actually played this game on a real Vita, but I think the Hostiles mode I'll be able to just get in the game quickly, and we'll see if it works. Super Chogokin Z, I always have trouble saying your name. Was Outrun 2 tested? Outrun for PS2 was tested, and it ran okay, I think. I don't know if it was steady. You'll have to go back and check my test on it. I don't actually remember. Okay, Curtis S with a question. With a fast charger, how long would you say a full charge takes? I guess about 2 hours, Curtis S. I've actually tested that. It takes around 2 hours to fully charge the device with a fast charger. It pulls around between 10 and 15 watts from the fast charger, and yeah, it takes about 2 hours. Okay, so Call of Duty is not working. It's giving me a black screen as well, so that's a fail on Call of Duty. All right, we'll try this PlayStation exclusive. We'll see if it works. PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale. So this game only came out for PS3, I think, and Vita. We'll see how it goes. Why was there? Was that Heihachi? There was an odd flash of Heihachi's face or something on the screen. That was very strange. Also, Colorado Kicks, shout out to you, because I think you were asking me how the device works with the quiet fan on. So this stream is for you as well. Douglas Thompson, do I know offhand if the device is more or less powerful than the Loki Zero? So I think that the Loki Zero is it's going to be more powerful than this. Even though the Loki Zero doesn't have a great CPU. It's still a capable one. The problem with the Lucky Zero is, I guess, the battery life is going to be very poor. Versus this one anyway, versus the Android one. I think you'll be able to get a better battery life with this. Oh, okay, so we got some font issues again, but at least I can read what it says this time. I'm going to pick some PlayStation All Stars. I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick the Sir Daniel from Medieval. I'm gonna go on easy difficulty. Okay, Homeland, sorry I missed your question. Do I think there will be any issues running FF10 HD Remaster? Honestly, I'm not sure. So I've not tried that game at all. Probably a better idea to play the PS2 version and maybe use some widescreen hacks. Unless the HD Remaster has some like extra features or something within the game. Is it like the FF10 international version or something, or the upgraded version with the new with some new features? But it might be better to play the PS2 version with some mods. Oh man. Okay, so that's a crash. The game was about to start and then it crashed. That's a shame. Okay, we'll just move on. I mean, there's not much we can do now. We'll try One Piece Pirate Warriors. I think this game is I've got these games. The reason I've got this list of games is I went down the ones of the top sellers, and I made sure I had the top the top 20 or so of best sellers on the Vita. And then there's one or two like odd ones like Berserk. I think somebody actually recommended me Berserk to play. I don't want to connect to PlayStation Network. EBX Live, any news about the Aya Neo Next Lite? And do I think it's good for emulating Nintendo Switch games? Okay, so the thing about this handheld, right, is they keep changing the operating system on it. So it comes with Windows now. It doesn't come with Steam OS or whatever they were saying right at the beginning. The Aya Neo Next Lite actually comes with Windows 11 now. And I think it's quite reasonable at around, is it 300 US dollars? I think it's okay, but my problem with it is it's big. It's a 7-inch device, and I think it's for me it's too big. I don't like devices which are too big, or I don't like devices which are over like 6-inch. And Douglas Thompson, you're saying you're talking about the Loki Zero. Yeah, I mean it's a bit big, isn't it? Like I think that those kind of devices, Steam Deck and this Aya Neo Next Lite and then Loki Zero, for me they're a bit too big, and I don't like them. I don't like big handhelds, like really big ones. If you're going to use this in bed, I think it's quite good because it's very small. It's it's light as well. I think that's a good factor for playing a handheld in bed. Like I think you could play it. Like I think you could play this in bed as well. The Pocket Air. I think you wouldn't have a problem playing this one in bed because this is also quite light. And then the Odin 2. The Odin 2 is getting a bit. It's getting big, right? It's getting too big. So I think this is still okay to be in bed if you're sitting. If you're lying down, maybe it's a bit hard, but I don't know. This would be the smallest out of the powerful consoles, which I would consider. I mean, you've got the new Anbernic as well coming. The Anbernic RG556. That might be one to wait for. It's going to come out next month. That one. I don't think it's coming out this month. Alright, I'm going to try and skip this. Yeah, that's good. Just going to get into the game and see if... This is actually running pretty well. Oh, is this another Dynasty Warriors game? Oh, okay, Homeland. Yeah, you may want to go to the... you may want to use the PS2 version, I'm afraid, because this is a bit... the Vita can be a bit unstable, I guess, because it's just so new. Well, this game is running okay. Boy, Luffy runs really fast. Oh, this game feels kind of like Berserk. Is it another like those Dynasty Warriors games? I think this one is a bit more fun than the other one, actually, than the Berserk one. But it looks like they just reskinned it. Like, I mean, that's just to me. I mean, as someone who doesn't know these anime games. This is okay now. Evade and dash. Okay. Reach the marine base. Okay, where's the marine base? I'm going to just kill these guys. All right, I think I've seen enough of this, to be honest. This is One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. Seems okay. Seems good. Whoops, that's my achievements. Okay, let's check the text, the chat. Matt Wu, can I do a 3DS testing video? I would like to at some point. I think the next stream is probably going to be back to PS2. I think I said that before and then went to Switch, but I think the next one really is going to be PS2. Okay, so anything else in this chat I can address? Let's finish strong with one last game. Oh, I've gone through most of my games. Okay. Where's Oddworld? Okay, any questions that I miss here? I assume it's... Oh, this is a Unity game. Okay. Okay, Viren Mipiri asks, can they deliver this device all over the world? Can I get it shipped to India? Yes, you can. I think it's I think they have worldwide shipping. Donut Master also asking for 3DS. The Real Alpha 2, did Gravity Rush 1 run well? Yes, it did. It ran better than I expected, actually. So I'm running at 1x resolution, and I'm also using the device app performance mode and the quiet fan. Okay, so this is a bit scary because it looks like Abe, the character, only his eyes are working, which is kind of a bit scary, but let's keep going.
Follow me.
I think after this game we'll call it the end of the stream. Okay, Douglas Thompson with a question: does it go lower than 1x? Okay, so let's use this as a chance to experiment and show you some more the technical side of this. So you can go to the configuration up here. So the menus are all the menus aren't easy to use, I'm afraid. But the settings that you're looking for are in the configuration, and then you go over to GPU here, and then you can see the graphic settings, and then the setting that you're referring to is the internal resolution upscaling, and it's unfortunate it doesn't go like in 0.5 increments. It goes straight to 2, and then I think that 2 is probably a little bit too much, but I think a lot of these games will probably work with that, to be honest. But I do feel it's a bit, if you had the choice between staying with a quiet fan and then or upscaling it to this, I would probably choose the quiet fan option, to be honest. So you have the resolution settings here. You have a few settings here for the I think it's the anti-aliasing, or they call it screen filter here. And if there's some games with like black lines on them, you can use Nearest to fix them. But you can also even use, I think it's AMD FSR, right? You can even use that to improve the quality of the edges. This stuff here doesn't have much in terms of options. You can change. Okay, so you can change to OpenGL. I didn't know you could do that actually. And then this is your GPU, but you can't select GPU here. I've kept the anisotropic filtering at 16 times. It does support texture replacement. I didn't know it could do that as well. And then there's this one down here, which is the memory mapping method. So I've heard that this can fix some issues if you manually toggle this. Back a few months ago, back when it was version 8, I think this one you could use to fix Gravity Rush, but it seems like they've already applied the fixes for Gravity Rush now. But maybe there are more games that you can fix by changing this memory mapping method option. So that's the GPU options you have. And then basically the other options that you can tweak, there aren't too many related to the emulation itself. So most of them are related to like controls, or what if you want the FPS to be showing, and this kind of thing, or how you configure your controls. There's not that much else you can configure other than the GPU settings for actually tweaking games and trying to make them work. There is one more setting. I think it's the accuracy setting, which I might have missed. I think it's up here somewhere. There is a setting. I think it's... where is it? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Sorry, yeah, there it is. It's in grey. Render accuracy. You can change that one as well. Vidal Getter, are these settings global or per game? So Vita 3K doesn't have per game settings, I believe. Let me just double check that, but I don't think they've implemented it yet, which is a bit of a shame. Let me just try. Is there any like long press? No, I don't think they have. Oh, actually, yeah, they do. They do. So sorry, that was an error there. I think you can create a per game. Yeah, you can. Okay, brilliant. So if you long press. Okay. If you long press on the name of the game, this menu comes up, and then there's something called custom config, and then you can create a per game configuration. So that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. That's very cool. Okay, so a couple of questions here. Has LittleBigPlanet worked well in the past? I'm not sure actually. So it's got a yellow light in terms of the compatibility list, or their list. So I'm not sure if that'll work or not. Let's just quickly try this game, and then maybe we can come to LittleBigPlanet. Laucho, any chance of trying Unit 13? So I've heard that game has got some improvements and it might have been fixed, but I don't have Unit 13 around. I've actually finished that game on a real Vita, so... and I think I might have just broke my game on Oddworld, so I'm not sure if that... Okay, let me just go straight to LittleBigPlanet because I'm curious as well about this one. Joshua Rolio, I think Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 needs native buffer. I tested it, it works. Okay, brilliant. Douglas Thompson, it's my pleasure. Thanks for dropping by and sending your questions. Okay, so now I really do want to try Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 now. Because it looks like Joshua Rolio knows how to fix that one. Oh, okay, so some FPS issues it looks like. Okay, this game might be running at half speed. Right, I think here's the answer about LittleBigPlanet, Derek Smith. Yeah. Needs more work, I think, or needs some settings, which I don't know. Right. Sorry. I'm really. I really want to see Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, so I'm gonna create my first custom config, and then change the native buffer as per suggestion. Click save to keep your changes. Yep. Okay, let's try it now. Yep, I'll be finishing up soon, Omar, I think. It has been a long stream. I'm getting a bit tired. Okay, let me just quit this and then try again. Maybe let's just do it from here instead. So the settings are a bit fiddly on this. They are quite fiddly. Because sometimes the buttons are so small. Okay, so brilliant. Joshua Rolio has tested this and given us the setting which makes Marvel vs. Capcom do something else. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
Marvel Comics.
Oh. Kitten, hi, I'm welcome back. Okay, so yeah, missing the background, but oh. What the? Oh, is it A2? Okay. All right. This is a. Oh, I remember this game. Yeah, this game looks a bit. I don't remember it being this sort of hard to get started, but it definitely was a bit smoother on a real Vita. I think I bought this game on launch, actually. I bought this game, Uncharted, and I think my package came with Little Deviants as well. That was my launch day. Okay, so I think it might have died, I'm afraid. So this game looks like it's a bit difficult to get going, which is a bit of a shame, because this was one of my launch titles when I got my Vita. But yeah, it looks a bit of a no-go. Something's gone wrong. All right, so I think we'll call it a day. It's been quite a long stream, as Omar has said earlier. Let's just call it there then. Thanks very much for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. I hope you enjoyed this Vita collection. There's been a lot of games tested today. Thanks to Joshua Arroyo, Derek Smith, Carl High. Carl High, my preferred front end is I use Digishow, but I am looking for a different one. I haven't paid for Beacon, but I do want something a bit simpler, I think. So that would be my my comment. Andrew Harper, thanks for coming back. Eric Mitchell, Adrian Robello. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, Robledo. Lautaro, thanks for coming back. Vidal Guetta, Fallout Spring 77, The Real Alpha 2, Matt Wu 64, Donut Master, Max Power. Thanks EBX Live, Warcop Maggot, Super Cho Gokin, Kinsey, your name always messes me up. Curtis S, Black Chaos, Homeland, Max Kriebel, Max, Snowdisc Golf, all you guys, thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thanks for participating. Hang Yang also, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this Vita stream. I hope you have a great rest of your Friday. And at some point during the weekend, I think I'll be streaming. And we'll probably be going back to PS2. And I think there's a couple of people requesting 3DS. So I don't have that much experience with the 3DS, I'm afraid. But I will try to download Citra and see what it's all about. Thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye now.